The best way to increase sales is being on top of things.
Yeah, which means taking a more proactive role and not reacting to your guests' needs. You want to be anticipating their needs, and you want to be moving with a sense of urgency.
You heard? I'm never really pushing drinks on my table, okay? And I'm frankly, the way I approach tables in general is I'm never really thinking about how I can get more sales made.
Right.
And how I can get them to buy more things from me, all right? I more naturally get my tabs higher and get better check averages by simply being here the moment in which they may want another
Right.
one.
Absolutely.
All right, and anticipating and just being one step ahead of them.
Yeah.
All right. And I do want to make a note as well, when I'm selling drinks here and I'm offering more, one of the other reasons I offer them when they just offer another when they just have a little bit left here is I don't want them to sit too long without a drink.
With an empty drink.
Yeah, because what ends up happening, not always, but it can happen, they finish their drink, then they get used to not having a drink.
Yeah, I've done it when I'm out. And
Really?
I have a drink and I'm finished with it and just sitting there with the water for 10 minutes. I'm just not interested, you know?
Right.
You know what, I'm good now.
You're good, like you've lost interest at that
Right,
point.
right.
Like the best way to
It
keep
happens.
drinks and more rounds coming is when there's not really any break in the continuity of my
Right.
consumption.
You keep the flow
Like
kind of
there's,
going.
yeah, right, there's a flow. I'm drinking this, sounds good. Would you like another here in a minute? Sure. Just like that. All
And
right?
don't wait for them to ask for the drink.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. So the truth is there's a lot of guests in the restaurant that will take a second or third round, but they don't necessarily want one bad enough to flag you down and ask you one for one. All right, so this same guest that isn't gonna ask you for a second and you approach, would you like me to get you another one here in a minute? Sure, that sounds good.
Right. Right. They
All right.
usually don't even question it.
All right, if you're not asking, I promise you are leaving a lot of money here on the table here.
Absolutely.
And ultimately, the best way for you to increase your sales is to be just on top of things.
Right. You want to be proactive.
Proactive in your work. You're not just reacting
You're
to what they ask you to do.
Trying to anticipate the needs of the guest.
You're anticipating and you're moving with a sense of urgency.
Right.
All right?
Right.
There's a lot of work I'm trying to get done, a lot of things I'm trying to stay on top of. The only way I can realistically do that is by moving fast.
It's a fast-paced environment.
Right.
You need to be fast-paced.
That's
Right.
how it is. All right?